I used to own the I-14T Mirage Drive inflatable Hobie kayak, and it was amazing. I sold it. I've wanted it back ever since, and when last year I checked on the Hobie website and I saw that they had the iTrek series, I was excited because the I-14T was too heavy to really carry in anywhere by myself, so I was limited to, either having a kayak dolly or having a family member with me if I wanted to go out. The iTrek 9 Ultralite looked like the best bet. I didn't know if it was going to be stable enough, but that's what I'm checking out today. My 3 iTrek 9s finally came in to Next Adventure Paddle Sport after Hobie said they were going to ship, didn't ship, said they were going to ship again, didn't ship, said they weren't going to ship until 2022, and then they did ship. So here I am setting it up, and we're going to go out on the Columbia Slough and see what kind of stability we've got. The next day I took it out with my boys fishing in Lost Lake in the Coast Range west of Portland, and it did great. But that's a bit of a spoiler. But regardless, here I am setting up the whole thing in about 20 minutes. I hadn't taken it out of the package, and I inflated, I did everything. I even had to deal with a faulty pump that came with it, which blew a breaker in my, or a fuse in my Toyota Sienna, and so I got to get that replaced by Hobie because all 3 of the boats that I bought from them ended up having faulty pumps. So regardless, I took it out, I tested it, here's what I found. A little clip at the end of the next day after I went and picked up the other 2 boats. But it's a great boat, easy to set up, easy to carry. I don't have to bring a dolly. I don't have to bring another family member to get it down to the dock. It's good stuff. The seat's pretty comfortable, and it's fairly stable. So the ability to fish in this, to fly fish, is good. You'll see later that I was expecting to get the reverse on the Mirage Drive, and it didn't come with a Mirage Drive with reverse, unfortunately. But at any rate, here we go. It's not quite the turbo Mirage, but you can see there's a bit of a wake there. Making my way up the Columbia Slough, and so this is fun. I like it. It's pretty stable. I love the rudder. I love that this stays where you put it. The other one, I had to take it apart and add some stuff. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. Anyhow, all right, I think this is a keeper. Not sure what's going on with the lack of reversible drive, but I probably just didn't read the fine print. Look at this. It's making dirty waterways accessible everywhere because I can put it on an airplane. Wow, this is really fun. Okay, I'm gonna get out in the middle here and see what I can do in terms of reversing, going backwards like I did with my I-14, I think it was, T. Pull these, oh, is that locking? No, that's unlocking. Turn it around, got some weeds in there. Lock it in. Change the setting to the opposite end, maybe a 3. 2. Try it at a 2. Okay, since I can't reverse, I have now turned my Mirage Drive around backwards. See if I can get my feet in there. And now, oh, it worked. It's not a quick change, but if I want to go backwards, my steering works fine. Whoa, it's a little too fine. So how does it do in a full turnaround? It's good. Whew. Whew. Well, I don't quite have the control, obviously, that I would like, so I'm going to swap this around. Don't want to drop it. Probably a $600 piece of equipment there. Ah, we got a little bit of problems here already. First time out. Got the adhesive not sticking. All right, so I want a 5, I think, on both of those. Wow, that's a quick change. Love it. Uh-oh. Don't forget to flip those down. Now I am only going forward, so I gotta pull myself out of here because really what I needed to do was go backwards. All right, but there's no reverse on this, as I've explained, shockingly. The rudder comes flipping forward, and then the same little grip here, which is not all that awe-inspiring, flips it back. You got to kind of time your pull so that you don't just keep pulling. But yeah, and there was no weeds on it. I don't know how. Got some speediness happening. You don't have to fully hit both ends of the travel like I'm doing right now. You can just do little shallow strokes and it still goes. It'd be nice if it were dampened on the ends, but I'm making it through all this algae and junk quite nicely. Better than I thought. Well, let's see how quickly it'll turn. Whoa, feels a little tippy on that turn. But really, I'm going to be using this for fly fishing. So I guess that's the big test, is can I land a big fish? I'd prefer to be able to keep it in the water. Okay. Can I go over here without going over? I think so. Oh, and we got a cup holder. Thirsty, so I forgot all about it, and yet my cup is still there. It's good. Doesn't seem extremely secure. If the boat went over, my cup would not stay in the holder. All right, so there you have it. I think it's a keeper. Bring this out. Get some of this crap off of here. Don't let it float away. And good job.
Thanks. I was trying to get my phone out to take a photo of me just